Let's talk about what's going on in Hong Kong, because things are really heating up. Hundreds of thousands of people have been protesting in the streets for weeks, and parts of the city look like a war zone. People are angry about a new bill that Hong Kong's government proposed back in February, and that bill would allow suspects from Hong Kong to be sent to trial in China. But why is there such resistance to that idea? And where did all this tension with China come from? Clearly, there's a lot more to this story. The best way to understand what's going on in Hong Kong is to start with why the protests began. And the trigger was a murder case. Last year, a couple from Hong Kong were on a Valentine's Day trip to Taiwan. But 20-year-old Poon Hui Wing went missing. Her 19-year-old boyfriend, Chang Tong Kai, did go home to Hong Kong. And then a month later, he confessed to killing his girlfriend when she told him she was pregnant with another man. That's why today, Hong Kong is officially called a Special Administrative Region of China. It's governed by a principle called One Country, Two Systems, and that essentially allows Hong Kong to continue operating as a massive global financial hub while still belonging to communist China. So Hong Kong gets to run its own economy, it has the right to an independent judiciary and its own police. But China controls the bigger stuff, like the military and foreign affairs. Hong Kong also has a very unique kind of legislature. About half of the seats are for politicians elected by Hong Kong's voters, and they belong to either the pro-democracy or pro-China camps. But the other half is reserved for Hong Kong's industries, like health, tourism, insurance, and finance. The issue with that system, though, is that many of those industries have close business ties with mainland China. And because of that, some critics worry that Hong Kong's legislature is becoming more pro-Beijing. Aren't backing down, and they want Hong Kong's chief executive to resign. Carrie Lam is now considered by many to be Hong Kong's most unpopular leader ever. Her critics have long accused her of being Beijing's political puppet, but instead of resigning, she's pulled the extradition bill. Watch Chinese state media. They're making it clear the military is already at the border and ready to respond. Now that could have just been a warning, but it's definitely a sign that this crisis could get a lot worse.